Hi, and welcome to It Doesn't Have to Be Perfect, a podcast where I talk about literally anything that's on my mind. And it's great because I'm in charge. I've tried to record this 3 times already. The first time, I just did not like it. The second time, I just forgot to hit record. So that's fun. That's life, you know? But this week, I am celebrating the fact that I have graduated with my master's in digital audiences and strategy. That's the name of it. It's a little, the and strategy at the end doesn't really like make it sound too, it's a little too wordy, you know. But yes, I'm really happy because I made it. I was checking grades at 6 a.m. to see my final grade, and your girl passed. Your girl did it. Okay. And it was one of those classes, the one that I was really worried about, where you had to get a certain grade. Like, it was actually very precise. It was an 84% in order to pass. And I did it. I did everything that I could. And I did the tutoring. I did the extra credit. I did everything. And it paid off because now I'm graduating. And I send out a message to all my homegirls. And it's funny because, like, all of them are like from different friend groups. Well, most of them are from different friend groups, but I'm just picking my besties of the friends, you know, just the girls. We're going to have dinner on Wednesday night. We're going to have a nice dinner on Wednesday night. Okay. Let me emphasize on that because I haven't been to a fancy restaurant in a fat minute. I want to say like a year. The last time I went, it was to like this steakhouse, Elliot's Steakhouse in downtown Chandler. And it was for a friend's birthday because we just love him and we wanted to treat him to something nice, you know? So yeah, I think it's in that same little strip or the same little street where we're going. It's a different one, but yeah, I made a reservation and I'm super excited to see all the homegirls and just celebrate, and a big sigh of relief that I'm done. I'm done with school. I don't think I'll be back in school, like, unless it's like I don't know, like a trade school or something, like, or like if I want to get a certificate in something, that's a different story. But like, to go through the whole process of going to school again, I don't think I will. But you know, you never know in life. Cuz I feel like I'm very good at school. Like, I'm good at like kind of being told what to do and then like just doing it. Does that make sense? Like, it is nice to be like, okay, like, this is the instructions, this is what you got to do, and like, I'm good at that, you know. And I mean, I want to say I'm also good at venturing on my own without any instructions. I mean, I started this little project, so it's just, you know, different worlds. But yeah, I'm really happy that I'm graduating, although I'm not too excited about the debt aspect of this, but it's fine. The last time when I was like doing my undergrad, I remember I was paying off my loans as the years were going by because I didn't want to. My goal was to graduate debt free, and that's exactly what I did. But this time around, it was like an accelerated coursework because it's a master's and it was an online degree. So nothing in person, and you know, I don't know if I would recommend an online degree, but it's definitely like quicker. But I definitely did miss the hands-on aspect, or just even like going to class, having an outing for the day. But it was pretty convenient because then I had 2 jobs and I was able to maintain that while doing everything online. And I could just come home and, you know, start working and watch lesson plans and all that towards the end of the night. So, I mean, that's like the upside to it, you know? But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. And Christmas is around the corner. I just finished officially with my Christmas shopping because I had so much family to gift to, you know? And also, like, when I'm being invited to someone's house, I want to be able to like have a present for everyone that's like around me, you know? Like, and you know, not literally everyone, but like the hosts, you know, like who lives there. Like, I want to be able to like give them a present. So yeah, I just think it's like the nice thing to do. And yeah, it's craziness right now because like I'm working at a cafe, right? And it's at a mall. And next week we're staying open like an hour later because everyone's shopping. Like, it's that Christmas time. And so the hours are crazy, but it's fine because I'm quitting my internship. And if this is your first time watching me, hi, yes, I worked at, I have 2 jobs, and one is an internship in the morning and it's with a school, actually with the school I graduated with. But I've been there for a year, and I'm a student worker, and I'm limited to 20 hours a week. So it's not great money. I mean, it's something, right? And it was keeping me afloat while I was in school, but I'm not in school anymore. So your girl has to get a big girl job now. So that's the fun part. I'm learning that I need to adjust my resume to like AI or whatever, because a lot of companies use that now to kind of, get to the people that actually fit the person that they want to hire. I don't know. So I'm working with some friends that know a little bit more about that. And actually, from what I heard, they were having a really hard time getting a job. And then they learned about the AI thing. And then they got so many interviews and like so many people getting back to them. So that's interesting. That's a new obstacle that we have to face in the workforce apparently. So that's fun, I guess. It's annoying, but I guess it makes sense, because like if I was a company and everyone was using AI to like get the right candidates for any position, I would do it too. But it's just so impersonal, but it is what it is. So kind of gotta figure that out, and I'll let you guys know actually what I know that I need to adjust keywords that are on the job description into my resume for each individual company. So that makes sense, but it's customizing each resume, over and over again. So it's work to be done, but I'll get it done. I always get it done, so I'm not too worried about that. And what else is going on? I think that's it. But today I wanted to talk about not bargaining the price. So what I mean by that is sometimes we, get excited about a new venture, get excited about a new opportunity, and we jump to say, yes, we're going to do it. We're going to take this chance and we're going to do X, Y, and Z, right? But then you actually get to start that project. You get to start that work, and you're like, actually, I don't really this is too much work. It's not what I expected. And I don't want to do this anymore. And that's the thing. Like, if you want to, per se, start your own business, but you're not willing to do the work, you cannot bargain the price. Like, you cannot say, I'll do only A, B, but not C, and expect to get the same outcome as if you had done C, but you didn't. So what was that? Like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? And I am guilty of this. I think we all are guilty of this. Like, we want to get to the end goal quicker. We want to do the lazy thing, and don't get me wrong, sometimes the lazy thing is the more efficient thing, because why would you do all this fluff if you can just get straight to it? But not everything, unfortunately, is like that. I think most things are not like that, and you have to actually put in the work. If you want to be fit, you have to start hitting the gym. If you want to read 100 books in a year, you actually have to start getting through the books and actually starting to read, and not wait till the last minute. If you want to, I don't know, say you want to, I don't know, it could be literally any goal. For example, if you want to start selling your art online, you can't just be making half-ass art and expect it to go viral or something. You actually have to put in the work, and you have to actually put in the craft. That's it with anything. I mean, I have had so many bright ideas, right? So many bright ideas that I'm like, oh, I could do this, I could do that. In the moments that I get so excited, it's like that 2 a.m. rush, I'm like, oh my God, I could take over the world if I wanted to. But then you get to the actual work and you're like, actually, never mind. This is not, I don't want to do the work, And that's not how it is. That's not how you get to be successful. That's not how you get to the other side of it. Because I know in the world where short form content is dominant and getting to the point is essential, because you need to retain the audience's attention, I understand that our brains now are gonna be a little more messed up in that sense, because like we want the instant gratification. We want to get to the end plot. We want to know what happens. Was that the murderer or not? You know, like we want to know right away. There's no time to be putting all this effort and stuff if we're not going to get the end result that we want, because then we wasted all that time, and time is so precious and blah, 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 blah. Right. And like, as someone who is online on a daily basis, because, you know, this is what I do on top of everything else, like this is what I do. And so like it makes sense that we think that way, but it's like, again, not applicable to real life. And sometimes I just want to like be able to shut off everything, like shut off like that side of my brain that's just so like get to it, and I just want to chill, you know. But I feel like that's also what drives me at the same time. So it's kind of like a balance thing, and me and my balance, bro. I always be talking about that balance, but it's true. And like I want to be able to enjoy the work. I want to be able to be like excited for the work and not just for the end goal. Like have fun along the way, and don't bargain the price, because if this is the work that you have to do to get to your end goal, then do it. Then get to it, bro. Like there's not a world where like you can't do the work and like you get to X, Y, and Z, because like, I mean, unless you're, you know, a Nepo baby, and unless like your parents are helping you out and like you have the money already, you have the funds already, and you have the connections already, unfortunately it's not going to work. And even people that have the connections, and like even people that have the money, like they'll do a flop of a job because they didn't put in the work, and they didn't put in the time and the resources and the love and the care that it takes to grow a business, or become a model, or become an actress, or become a podcaster. But yeah, so this week's lesson is don't bargain the price, because if you're signing up for it, just know that you have to put in the work. Okay, I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for listening and watching. And don't forget to follow me and subscribe and comment down below. But yeah, let me know what you think. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.